statutory body mandated to regulate and coordinate research activities in the country, and also to promote the application and development of science and technology. Yeah, so at the council, in our activities to execute the mandate given to us by government, we have a number of activities that we are doing where we are funding research and development. We are funding science and technology for the young in schools and things like that. Yeah, so in line with this year's theme, we are interpreting our theme in line with the activities that we carry out in research, mainly being the prioritization of research that are responsive to societal needs. Yes, and also under the research activities that we have two lines of grants where we fund the youth. One is which is specific to the youth, and the other one is for any other researcher institutions, the seasoned researchers. Yeah, so for the youth grant, we fund the kind of research where youth can be able to realize enterprise. You know, they can turn the products that they develop from the funding that we give them into enterprise where they can earn employment and possibly employ others. So we think that we are, this year's theme is really very important to us because it fits in very well with our activities as a council.
I'll basically run you through the projects that we are doing, and one of them is the Kandambwe Center of Excellency, which is a school where we've created the Center of Excellence for the learning of science and mathematics. We hope to replicate this project in other schools because this is an ambitious project that we've embarked on. We feel that for us to address the challenges of science, we have to start from the base. That's why we identified the school and finished the school laboratory with all the necessary laboratory apparatus. That's what we are basically doing. Then on that also, on behalf of government, we are administering bilateral research agreements, which is the Zambia-South Africa and the Zambia-Mozambique. Under the Zambia-South Africa Joint Research Partnership, we've actually connected researchers with other researchers in South Africa, and those are the projects are ongoing. For the Zambia-Mozambique as well, we made a call for people to apply for the funds, and we are still evaluating.
So under the South Africa-Zambia bilateral agreement, this is the Space Weather Over Africa project that was sponsored by the National Science and Technology Council. Our main aim was to install the GPS receivers. These are receivers that we have installed, 7 of them across the country. These will provide permanent locations where we will know the exact locations of that particular point. With that, we now have reference stations from which we can now use GNSS applications for many other things. And here we are demonstrating how we will apply GNSS for agriculture, especially precision agriculture, where we have so far developed a database of soil types across the country. So if we know the location of the farmer's farm, we can enter it into our database. It will give us the soil profile in that area. This helps the farmers to better advise their, or not to better do their farming, because they will know what kind of crops to grow in which part of the farm. We've also created a database which gives us the land terrain in the farmers' farms to a resolution of 2 centimeters in altitude, and we have a 5-meter resolution of soil type profiling of the country in Zambia. All we need is GNSS applicable device such as a GPS receiver walking around the country, and it logs the locations of the farm, entering those locations into the database. Then it gives us the soil profile in that farm. Apart from that, we are also in the process of developing a system where farmers can be able to have unmanned instruments in their vehicles. This is only applicable if we have permanent receiver stations which are known permanently. Once we have these reference points, a farmer can therefore apply. An example here is an example where we have an unmanned tractor which is harvesting. This is helpful because we will eliminate human error in the farming industry, where there will be no gaps. We will have precise application of fertilizers, spraying, and also planting and plowing as well, and also irrigation. We'll have a small demonstration of how this actually works, where we have a small farm here, and we have a GNSS enabled device that is able to move around the farm and demonstrate how the plowing can be done without a human being on the tractor or any farm implement.